You know, a lot of people thought that it couldn't happen.
The 8th Annual Baltimore Music Awards.
We need to acknowledge our people out there, you know, but in our own community, it was something needed.
Watch the results show Sunday, December the 16th at 12 noon via RadioOnFire.com or BaltimoreMusicAwards.com. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Vistaprint. Create powerful promotions that are easy to design and hard to miss. With Vistaprint, it's easy to customize your business cards, marketing material, corporate gifts, calendars, stationery, and more with confidence, or get real-time design help. Visit RadioOnFire.com/Vistaprint to get $20 off any order of $40 or more. If you have a message to get out, you want it to be affordable, but you want it to look professional. Visit RadioOnFire.com/Vistaprint for $20 off today.
Hey y'all, we're back with another episode of A Side of Shade.
Hey.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
So we're a smidge short. Krishna is not here. She is off on the West Coast.
Hey Krishna. Oh.
I'm Victoria, sitting in Krishna's seat.
Yes, hosting today.
I'm hosting today.
I like it.
I'm channeling my inner Krishna.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a red lip?
No, I have a red lip.
Okay.
So I tried to do my hair a little bigger, to do the big red.
Exactly. Okay.
Do that.
I'll accept that.
My nails are done. Hold this. My nails are done. These nails are done.
Okay. Yep, she has a chip nail especially for you, Krishna.
Yeah.
Waiting. And I am Kristen.
And we have a very special guest with us today. Would you like to do the honors?
Yes, it is such a privilege that we finally got this booked and busy, hashtag booked and busy woman, Miss Queen D.
Hello. Yeah.
Finally.
Hello, Queen D.
Finally.
Can I add something?
Yes, you may.
Booked and busy. And I like to say blessed too.
Yes.
Booked, busy, and blessed.
Okay.
Hashtag it.
But before we get into the nitty gritty of getting fit and staying fit, I want to give a shout out to all Sagittarians because it is officially Sagittarius season.
All right, we could have did without that.
No, we can't.
All right.
Because two of us, Krishna, myself, are Sagittarians. So I just want to say happy birthday to all Sagittarians because it is officially our season.
Yes. Happy birthday, Mommy. She's a Sagittarius too. Her birthday's tomorrow.
Okay.
See?
Happy birthday, Mom.
Fire sign.
Okay.
Fire sign.
I'll accept that. But if it was just a toy, no, we're not accepting.
Okay. So our topic today is getting fit, staying fit. And we've been trying to get booked, busy, and blessed on
Yes,
the
ma'am.
show for a while.
Yes,
because we're always seeing you in this one twerking and getting it in.
Twerking.
And twerking and
Twerking.
sweating and all sorts of twerking, working. And so we want to find out all about who you are, your business, and particularly when we have women on who have businesses, we want to start there and sort of find out, like, how did you become Queen D, fitness instructor extraordinaire? So tell us, who are you and what's your business about?
Okay. Who am I? First off, my name is Denier Hilton, okay? Denier Hilton. Everyone wants to know what my real name is.
Okay.
Denier. All right. So how I started, my cousin, she told me, she said, hey, she said, I want to take you to the Zumba class. And I'm like, okay, no problem. You know, we can go. Let me know where we can meet. So we met at the Overly. You ever heard of the Overly? Okay. Went to the Overly, took the Zumba class, and actually the Zumba instructor was a Latin guy. Okay. So, you know, he was getting it in. Yes, he was getting it in. All the Latin music, all the movements, he was screaming, he was howling. And I really kind of like fell in love with his class. But the Overly actually had lots of different, well, they had Zumba classes, but they were different instructors, different times, different days. So one particular day I said, I'm going to try a lady, a girl.
Okay.
Just say the class started at 7, but it didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so I got there early, and I'm like, oh man,
Okay.
whatever. So I got there, took this young lady's class, who I thought was another Latin woman, but it wasn't. It was an African American girl.
Okay.
She was giving business.
Turned it out.
Did she?
Turned it out.
Yes. And I mean, I'm like, this is Zumba? Like, yeah, I like this, because she made us really love our bodies. You know, at that time, that first class I took, I can tell she had the music going. I mean, she was just so much into us as sisters. Okay. So I took her class. So just being in the class, I met a lot of women. And these women were very inspiring and motivating as well. But they could see something in me. And so could the owners of the Overly, okay? They used to always tell me, you need to go get your license. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to get my license.
Now, were you into fitness prior to Zumba?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you weren't a fitness instructor. You weren't like just trying something new.
The whole field was brand new
I just
to you.
like to dance.
Okay.
Always have liked to dance. And I'm like, okay. I said, no, I don't want to get it yet. I had a daughter. She was in college. She was also a band dancer, and I always wanted to go to support her. So I was up there every Saturday, every time they had a game. Basketball season, football season. I didn't have time. So I said, well, I'll just wait until my daughter graduates. So, be very honest with you, times were hard. I was making monthly tuition payments for my daughter to go to college.
Okay.
All right.
And you were working full time.
And I was working full time. Yeah,
Okay.
I was a bank manager.
Okay.
I was a branch manager.
Okay.
And I'll never forget, I called my daughter this particular day, and I knew she had got her refund check. I'm sorry, but I'm keeping.
That's what happened.
I'm
Right.
keeping it
That's
real.
what
Right?
happened.
That's our refund.
And
Right.
she got that refund check, and I knew she did. I called and I said, I need a favor. And she said, what's the favor? And I said, can I borrow $264? What do you need it for? I said, I'm not going to tell you, but I just need it. I said, I'm telling you, I will pay you back. And I told her, I said, if you give this to me or loan this to me, I'm going to make you happy. And she said, okay. I met her in Delaware for that money. That next day, I put that money in the bank. I got on the computer, and I signed up for my Zumba license.
Okay.
And that was in November.
Of
5 years ago.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. November the 19th. And I got my license, and I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I got my license. I taught in December, that next month. And I was afraid to teach. I was afraid to go on because the Overly actually had a Christmas party, and I was afraid to go on, and they had a lineup of all the instructors, and they kept saying, you go, it's your turn. I was like, no, I'm going to go. Let her go. Finally, I couldn't do it no more. So they was like, no, you get up there. And I got up there, and I did my thing, and I got so much positive feedback, and I was like, okay, this is nice. I was ready to teach.
And had you ever thought about doing anything like that before? Because before we started the show, you were like, oh, I'm shy, I'm nervous.
I am shy.
And all that I've ever heard about you or seen of you
Negative.
Has nothing to do with being
Not shy.
I'm shy.
So how did you get the ovaries to get up there and be in front of folks?
Because
we don't have balls. So
I'm gonna tell you something. And like I said, I don't do this. I don't talk on the radio. I don't try to talk to the news. I'm real shy. So I might be all over the place, so snap me back. But when I hear that music, I go into another zone.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't see you. I see you, but I don't.
Yeah.
I see you,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's how I got over it. Because when she told me, she said, "Are you ready to teach?" After that Christmas party, I was like, yeah, it's on. And I can tell you, my first day when I taught, I had 9 people. That was on a Tuesday. I taught that Thursday. I had 16 people. I will never forget it. The next week, I had 23 people, and it went to 26 people. That, each time I went up, I'm like, wow, this is serious. But I only taught for a month at the Overly because they were secretly closing down.
Okay.
It became something else. So that last day that I taught, I will never forget, it was on a Thursday night. I was the last instructor to teach. And I put it out there. Facebook was kind of just starting. I put it out there. I said, you don't want to miss my class because I'm going to bring it. I'm going to shut the overly down.
So a month into teaching,
she literally shut the overly down.
I shut the door down because I bought a marching band in there.
Wow.
And we
do Zumba.
Yes, you never know what you're going to see in a Queen Bee class. Like, you come in like, oh, there's performances and everything. I love this.
So you take the classes.
Yes. So how I met Queen Bee. And I adore her. I really do. I secretly adore you. I really do. Well, you know this anyway. But my sister called me and was like, we're going to Zumba class. And I'm like, okay. I really don't care for Zumba, but okay, I'll go. And when I went to the class, the first class I went, you were teaching on the church lot off of Belly Road. And we outside, and I'm hearing this music, and it's all these people, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like, we're not. I'm trying to get the routine. Anybody who knows me know I'm like, I have absolutely no rhythm. Like, it's not a pleasant thing to watch. So I'm trying to stay on beat and keep everything together. And I'm like, oh, this class is just way too much. The energy in that class was what kept me coming back each week. Everybody was just so friendly and nice and loving. People were giving me hugs that I've never met before. Like, we had been good girlfriends for years. Like, and she was just very encouraging. And I remember one day she was just like, if you have on a sports bra, take your shirt off. And I'm like, I'm not taking my shirt. What do you mean take your shirt off? She's like, take your shirt off. We're going to love our bodies down. This is what we're going to do. And everybody, just next thing you know, shirts are flying off and we swinging them around and doing the dance routine. And I'm like, oh, we real comfortable here. And it just made you kind of forget that you were around a whole bunch of people you didn't know. It just felt like you were with a sisterhood, and I could greatly appreciate that. So, yeah, ever since then, I've been going back, and those classes are, like, packed. Like, if you late, you're going to regret it. Like, you want to get there early, get your good spot. The classes are amazing. And that's why I said, when you told me Shy coming in, she turns into, like, a Sasha Fierce when she gets on stage. Like, it's not Beyonce in an interview, quiet, timid, no, it is beast mode, and I absolutely love that.
So do you think that you sort of found your call?
I'm gonna say yes, because I've always liked, I was always a dancer. I love music. I was in a marching band for years. I was a drum major for years, okay? I danced in church for probably maybe 4 or 5 years, and it's surprising that you say that, because we went to a church, a very small church, and very intimate, and I think it was probably like 10 people in the church, and we danced. Our dance ministry danced at this church. It was a visiting church, a church we went to visit. Mm-hmm. And after we finished dancing, the pastor said, she said to me, she was a woman, she said, you're going to be a minister one day. Mm-hmm. She said, I'm thinking she's one of these kids, who was saying what is. She said, no, you. She said, because I can see it all in your face. She said, God is using you. God is using you. And I said to myself, Miss, if you only knew, I come to church on Sunday, but I like
in the club.
Right.
But and she just kept saying that to me. When we was leaving out, she pulled me up and she said, you have a call. And she said, you're going to be a minister one day. And, I never forgot that she said that to me. And people tell me that all the time, that my fitness class and what I'm doing as a ministry, and I'm going to say that I just probably a year ago I just had accepted that. Okay. That I was I meant that God put me here for this, because I just don't get up there and do a routine. See you, good night, see you Thursday. No, I do not do that at all. I try to motivate, encourage, try to inspire the next. I tell my students to do the same, motivate, encourage, and inspire the next person. So I must say yes. I think that it is a ministry.
Because I think what's beautiful about that is I think a lot of times when we hear that, particularly when people are trying to like prophesy over our life and all that kind of stuff, they're like, oh, you're going to be, you're going to go into ministry. It could be anything, right? It doesn't mean that we have to be in the church, in the pulpit. It's any time that we have a message.
You reach people where they are.
To reach people, right? And we have a way of reaching them wherever they are. Then that's our ministry. Right, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's in the salon, right? Like we all have that thing, right? And so we oftentimes don't even know when we're gonna find it or who's gonna see it in us, because we don't always necessarily know. You know what I mean? That we necessarily like. You knew you were into dance, but you didn't necessarily see it this way as like a fitness instructor. So how did you then, from a business standpoint, evolve it into what it is now? Because you travel, you get requests to like come, do workouts at other places. It's packed. Like, how did it get to that point?
You may not believe me, but I don't look at what I do or what I have as a business. I don't.
So how would you describe it?
I don't. I like what I do, and I want to help women. I love what I do. It's my passion, and I want to see every woman out here win, because I feel like every woman has a story. I have a story, and I believe everyone, every other woman who comes to my class, they have a story as well. So what I do and what I have, my 7905 Queen D house, I don't like to use the word business. I don't. So it's just business is business. If you feel as though fitness is business, and I have to keep it real, sorry, fitness instructors, but if you look at if you think your fitness is a business, I think you're in it for the wrong reason.
So speak more about that, because one of the things that Chris and I were talking about, and even just in the whole like taking your shirt off and sort of loving your body, we were talking about the sort of health at any size sort of movement, if you will. And I know Kristen was saying that your work, your passion, it's a movement. And so can you speak to like how do you try to encourage women to be healthy in the skin that they're in? Because there are different sizes in your class, and it doesn't sound like it's all about losing weight.
No, we don't do that. We don't talk. Right. We don't talk skinny. And I don't like to say losing weight. I say we're all at work, W-E-R-K, in progress. And what I mean by work in progress, first of all, I feel as though you should get fit from the inside first, and then it's going to display on the outside. That's how I feel. Because you can look good on the outside, and that inside, if it ain't right, if your heart ain't pure, you're a nasty person, you're a person that's jealous of people and got that enviness in you, that ain't healthy to me.
That's right.
That's the front.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of preach to them. I preach to them to love their bodies down. We're all a work in progress. Yes, I know we're here to actually get healthy, because that's what I say, we get healthy. I don't even like to use the word fit for real. I really don't. I like
but
to
it
say
really
healthy.
is fitness, though, because
it's
like
fitness,
but what you're talking about, there's mental fitness, right, and then there's the physical fitness, and so it sounds like a lot of what you're talking about, it's fitness.
It is fitness.
But it's not about like size.
Right.
It's just fitness, health.
Yeah.
Right.
But some people like to use the word fit, and I feel as though fit may come with that, and things like that. No, I want you to get healthy.
Yeah.
See, a woman my age, I'm 47?
Yes.
Okay? Yeah, I'm 47. I gotta stop that. I'm 47, and at this age, it's not about being what's her name? Tiana Taylor.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
47. It ain't about that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not about
let's
that.
have a conversation about being over 40.
Okay.
She just see how she completely just turned her back to me. She's so petty.
because things change. Like we say this all the time. Things change when you're over 40.
It does.
So how we'll come back. We'll come back.
That's fine.
But like, let's talk about like how does a woman's body change over 40 when we're talking about fitness and health and, like you said, like being comfortable in the skin that you're in? Because I'm in my early 40s, and I'm realizing that like I get stiff quicker, but I'm not trying to be Tiana Taylor, right? Like I gave that up like a year or two ago. I'm like, I'm not gonna have the 6-pack. I'm not gonna. So what do you do when you're over 40 to stay fit?
First off, over 40, I say this, it's a mind thing.
Yeah.
Don't think about 40.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when we start thinking about 40, we're thinking about 50. We use the word, we're getting old. Okay, we're not getting old. We're getting better, and we're going to get better because you're going to start thinking better. You're going to start making good choices. Okay, meaning I know I'm getting better. Right. So there's things that come along. That's when we had high blood pressure. You know, some women find out they have diabetes. Right. You know, some like your bones start to stiff up, and you start, things like that. So what you got to do, you got to say, okay, I got to think what's good. What do I need to do? What do I need to, do to make myself better? Get moving. Yeah. Get shaken. Start basically looking at making better. Well, I'm going to say healthier choices as far as eating and things like that. Just being more so, I want to say you got to start like doing your research with things. Start reading more because like things, we're in our 40s. Things are going to come up. Yeah. What happened? Some people go into almost like early menopause. Yeah. We get
and that changes everything.
I get the hot flashes, and things like that. So you got to eat right. You got to look at
fat tends to move when you get over 40.
That's true. Hormones have changed.
Where you used to hold fat, you're not holding them there anymore.
Will.
You're holding it somewhere else.
It's gonna hold here. That's age.
Right.
That's age, and what's gonna come back here, which is, it's fine, but it's the way how you're gonna have to
keep it.
You gotta keep it tight. You gotta keep it tight. So that's when your choices come on. Okay, I need to start moving. I need to go to an exercise class. I need to walk. I need to eat right. Your vitamins. Us as women in our 40s, I can tell you that vitamin D is serious. A lot of us.
We all have vitamin D deficiencies.
We do.
Because we're all in the house or in working all the time.
Yeah, we're on the computer.
On the computer, right? So how do we?
But that's another thing I love about the class, though, because I feel like when you get too much caught up in the fitness and the exercise, and I gotta work out, it becomes a level of stress and anxiety, like, oh, this is just too much. The class is so much fun that it's like a party. You really aren't necessarily thinking about it as fitness. And even when you're there, I love how encouraging you are to people that you'll announce, like, who has an announcement to make, who just got a new job, who just did something special. So you also are building a community, because I'm connecting now with these women or men that are in the class and developing relationships that I wouldn't ordinarily have. So I've met some very amazing, interesting people just being in a class, and just, who can help me in different ways. That's like, oh yeah, because I had bariatric surgery a year or so ago, a few years ago.
I didn't know
so
that.
The gentleman that's in your class, when he made the post about you and Queen D and Dr. Dovak are the ones that helped me with my transformation. I'm like, amen, because they the two that helped me with my transformation too. Because prior to, V will tell you, like, I would be sitting there like, oh my God, I just need to go.
And I send Dr. D a lot of people too.
I
know that?
love her.
I need to meet her.
No, you really made a big difference. You really, because like you actually,
it was a major transformation.
Like, you go consistently.
Oh yeah, well, I have not been this.
Well, you were going.
And I will be back.
And I'm a piggyback. I did, because I felt when I really started to like really notice her, she seemed a little standoffish, keeping it real.
Oh no, that's my personality.
And then towards the brightness, the shyness came out. I'm like, she is beautiful, but it could have been a reason why you was like that. You say it's your personality, you could have been like.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Adjusting to your new body too.
Adjusting to the new body, but also being honest, it was a lot of anxiety that I have. Yes. So I've always, and I was just telling V this a little earlier, I always had this mental thing that when I walk into a place that everybody was paying attention to me, but not necessarily in like a vein, like, oh, everybody's looking at me. It was always like judging, critiquing, like, is my weave shifted? Is the part showing? Like, is my skirt too short? Like, what's going on? Like, I always felt that.
Right.
So my personality is to literally fade in the background, feel the vibe out. But because you had that sense of community, it made it comfortable. Then it was more like, okay, hey, how are you doing, stranger? Or encouraging the next person who came into the class for the first time, like, no, you might not get the routine, but trust me, you'll be fine. Let's do this. Just keep moving. Let's just go. Yeah. That would have never been me day one. Day one, I was like, we both going to sit in this corner. You want to go have a seat? Let's
but she still stay in the corner.
Yeah,
but I can
that's
still
my spot.
See her.
She's
loving, I love everything about her. Her glow, her smile, everything. You. She brings her family. Her friends
that will be joining me.
Yes, and friends.
And
so
and
there's
friends.
a difference.
Baltimore. I love Zoom, but I really want to come. But
we're gonna have to talk about that too.
I've been trying to talk them into it. I'm like, you have to come with me.
But we're gonna tell you. Everybody know. Okay, but let's get to that.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Okay, Zumba. I do not teach Zumba.
So why don't you change the name to something else?
It is.
Oh, but see, I don't go to the classes. But you're calling it Zumba.
I've been telling them, Queen D, I tell them.
But you call it Zumba, so what is it really?
It's body work.
Okay.
I had to change the name.
Okay.
And do you want to know why I changed the
Yes.
name, or should I just kind of?
No.
Okay.
Tell us.
I was getting, I guess,
Go
negative
ahead.
talk
Okay.
that I didn't teach Zumba.
So people were coming for Zumba, and it was getting more than that.
It wasn't.
Krishna
it wasn't my
joined in.
people.
She said
it
it's
wasn't
too
my.
far.
It wasn't my people. It wasn't my people.
Okay. I mean,
It wasn't my people.
speak on it.
Okay. It wasn't my people.
She
But it
said what she
It
said.
Yeah.
wasn't her people.
And it was coming back.
Okay.
That I wasn't teaching Zumba.
Okay.
That, Zumba, and that is true. They have a particular type of music they want you to use. They have a particular type of movement they wanted you to use. I did some things of it.
Yeah.
But my people, what I thought, people want to, I'm going to say this, people really get into things when they know and they hear the same songs, or when they hear a song they like.
It's
So
familiar.
Yes. So I said, you know what? I'm giving them music they hear on the radio, and I'm gonna give them moves that they can use in the club and things
Listen,
like that.
We broke out in full routines
So
in the
I-
middle of the club
so I-
now.
so I re-
You know
so
who's
I
been to
re-
a Queen D class. When you hear a certain song come on, everybody looking at each other like, okay. Yes. I'm like, oh, we all go, okay.
Oh,
all
wait
in
a
the same
minute.
class together.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at my live, but I can't. You girl.
They like, listen.
I'm looking at what she said, who it was. Some of my students don't have no filter.
Saying
Yes.
I'll tell you.
I'm telling you.
And yes, we use it in the club.
You have a whole dance routine, and people will look at us like we crazy. Like,
All that's on her feet is yes.
So
Listen.
I changed it. I said, you know what? And I got to the point where as though people was making posts about me, about what I was doing, saying, Queen D, don't do this, because what happened is when you say Zumba in the world, people and different
expectation.
instructors. Students will go to other instructors' classes or other classes and thinking, you know what, I'm gonna get the same experience that I'm getting at Queen D's class,
Right?
And they didn't, so they would go to the instructor and say, hey, such and such, and then the instructors was like, no, wait a minute, she ain't teaching Zumba. So I respect that. I respect that they said, okay. She don't teach Zumba or things like that. Guess what I'm gonna do? I let it go. I let it ride for probably a whole 6 months. And I think November of about 2 years ago, I put it out there. Starting December 31st, that'll be my last day teaching Zumba.
Okay.
I will be now teaching body work.
I know.
Okay.
She made that announcement. Everybody was like,
And the people thought, oh, she's not going to teach
What's
class
going on?
no more. What's going on? But I had got over like so many shares, and I'm like, yes. And at that time, I felt like, you know what? The whole time I'm doing like, I better not do this. But God was in my head saying, you better jump, girl. Do it. Jump. And I jumped and I did it. And I said body work. Now still let people say Zumba. So if they want to say Zumba, I let them. Because Zumba is a name and is a brand that everybody know.
Yeah.
But according to Zumba, if I did do Zumba, right? I'm going to keep it real. I would have to ask them, could I be on this radio show? Or any kind of television show.
Okay.
So it was body work. Then I had to change it because everybody know I was on the news. 2 summers ago, from when I was teaching at the church.
Oh, it's the church.
Outside. And
it wasn't the church, it was the community.
It was the community. But I never told this. But if I'm here to be honest, right?
Go ahead.
So I got calls from instructors saying, congratulations on what you're doing. I'm proud of you and things like that. I feel like I'm wrong for telling it, but I need to get it out. Congratulations for what you're doing. I'm proud of you. But, you need to start telling your students to, you know, go to God with everything going. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You must have been in my class, because I not. And I tell people this in a minute. Zumba teaches you not to bring your religion in your class, but I tell people this. I will play slow songs, and a slow song will be a gospel song, and I'll say I'm sorry and I'll apologize, but I'm not sorry, because if it wasn't for him, there would be none of this. Okay. So I'm like, wait, you must don't know. I always tell my students, you know, to put God first and things like that. So that was hurtful to me.
What was the reason for that?
And, you know,
it was
basically said that I was making Zumba look bad, because and when it was said to me,
were these people who had ended up taking your class?
No, they was you know.
These were all other instructors.
Yeah, so
just hateration.
No, I didn't say that though. Okay.
No, I'm saying it. You didn't have to say it. I'm saying it.
So I just felt like, you know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe I am making Zumba look bad, because I don't teach it, I don't use the music. I was just getting too much, and I said, you know what? I can't take this no more, because deep down inside, I do care about what people think and what they say. I do care. With what I'm doing, you should care, because you should make it better or make it right, or just say. But when she said that to me, I will say I agreed. I wasn't making it look bad, so I said, okay, I'm gonna ride this thing out. I really had, you know, they was trying to get me to go, you know, the community was trying to get me to leave, you know, and I guess from what I was getting, you know, she was going to the actual meetings and was hearing what was going on, because it got so bad that the councilman was in on this, okay? So I'm like, I got to do something. Because I didn't want the church to look bad. So I haven't had nowhere to go, really. But because of that, I had so many offers, come here, come there. And that's when I went to the skating ring down on Washington Boulevard for a while, only on Saturdays, basically. But I tell you what, I had something in the mix. I had something, you know, I'm like, I got to find. Yeah, I did. And I went back to where I kind of like, I'm going to say got this. I didn't get my start there, no, but I went back to a bigger place where I was at before, where they were, my students were familiar with. But I had to let her know I'm not going to be there. So I'm sorry that, you know, if you're in this community, I did this, that this is happening, and I'm sorry that, you know, I'm making Zumba look bad. But I said that from there. I'm like, you know what? I got to bounce. I got to change this.
That's just crazy how people look at things, because they see it as making Zumba look bad. But I feel like you were bringing more attention to it. It was something that everybody knew what Zumba was. Like, you know what Zumba is. But if you've been to a Zumba class, you've been to a Zumba class. Yeah. So I feel like it was making it more popular and bringing it back, like, oh, this is a different type of Zumba. This is like an alternative Zumba class, or whatever however you want to categorize it. But even with that area in the church and the community pushing you out, they pushed you out, but they pushed you right into a blessing.
The
like
church
it was,
did, though. The church
no, not the church, the community.
The church did, because the community was really upset with the church, and the church had my back. The pastor had my back. You know, he really did.
They were outrageous.
And, I mean, they even
police
they got
was
on the
arriving.
News. I mean,
news stations.
Yeah, the news was in the bushes and everything, and I knew
it's like fitness tea.
Yes,
like, what is going on? It's like
what?
Scandal in the fitness industry.
I knew I was going to be on the news. I knew I was going to be on the news because one of my students, who actually, she was a member of the church, she called me. And I'm out shopping. I was in a pageant that year. I needed to actually stay focused for that pageant. I was in a Miss Maryland pageant. I'm out shopping for shoes that I need, and she called me, girl, Deborah, we're not gonna call you. And I'm like, what's she gonna call me for? She said, because she came here, they talked, they were gonna call you. And I'm like, okay, she called me. I'm like, this is not good. And she said, well, we wanna know if you would like to come to the station and talk to us, and I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like, can you not air the story? She said, oh no, it's gonna air. It's gonna air on Monday. I never said anything about it. I cried. I sat in Aldo's store and I cried. And the guy was like, but you don't like the shoes? I'm like, no, but I just didn't. I'm like, I didn't want it to be, everything that was going on with me, the phone calls, I don't teach this. And I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it up. At that moment, I was going to give it up. And she was like, no. she was like, she said, okay, I want you to call me back after you calm down and maybe we can talk. So I did call her back and I said my side of the story, the reason why I actually took my class outside, things like that. But long story short, it aired, but guess what? The news was on my side because Stan Stovall took my class before and he let it be known that he took my class and how encouraging and motivating I was and things like that. So the community didn't win. But anyway, I don't know.
So
some of the people should have been members.
So come join us.
I'm on Harford Road, 7905 Harford Road, 2nd floor, and I've been there to be 3 years.
And this is your studio there all the time?
My hall.
Your hall.
Yes.
So, see, everything works out.
Yes, it did.
And that's a story behind that one, too.
But that's the beauty of the struggle. You know what I mean? It's that, like, whenever we think that it's like, I want to give it all up and, like, stuff is happening, there's something bigger and better on the other side.
It is.
You gotta stand true in your
and you
talent
have a
and your purpose. Absolutely.
And you've created a community.
The city knows who she is. Like, it is. I have it. If anytime I mention this class, they're like, "Oh, Queen, did she used to teach it? She used to. Oh, I'm definitely gonna come with you and take that class. Like, you know who she is. Anytime you in the cold club, Victoria,
I know.
And the song come on, just a regular song, and everybody's breaking out in routine.
Well, the fact that you
routine,
you were going consistently. We couldn't get you.
You're right. All I wanted to do was eat cake and pies.
We didn't get you to walk around the block.
And
you started going.
Yes, we went to a walk one day from the job all the way to, and I was like, y'all trying to give me a heart attack. I'm not going to make it.
In fact, we couldn't get you to commit. Like, not just do, but commit. But you've committed to this.
I was going Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'm about to get back on my routine, as a matter of fact. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and
posting selfies.
Thursdays, and Saturdays.
With the sweat.
Yeah, did y'all see it?
Of the sweat.
The sparkle. That's what that was.
I mean, she's changed her life.
Sparkle.
She's changed her life. So if no one's ever gone to your class, I know you said it's body work, stuff that you hear on the radio, what can somebody expect?
An experience like no other.
What does that mean?
Boom.
I've never done any kind of workout. I don't want to go in taking my shirt. Like, what are we gonna do? What are we doing?
What you gonna do? You gonna dance. You gonna do some fitness. You gonna scream. You gonna high five your girlfriend next to you. You got this girl. You gonna support the person 2 rows down. You gonna turn around and tell the person behind you, I got you. Let's do this. You gonna sweat. You gonna sing. You probably look at me and say, you crazy, but I get that all the time. I am crazy when I get up there. I think I'm a different person.
It's a completely different person.
How long is the classes for? Until I finish.
I'm about to say, I was looking at your face like, say it into the mic.
Like
for record.
It really is like a church service.
Yes, because somebody gonna start shouting and catching the Holy Ghost, and we gonna go into more songs. She's like, no, for real, this is the last song. She is lying to us. It's like 5 more songs coming in after this. Stop.
So it really is
I'm laughing because I'm looking at my live, and my student said, someone said chair fit is 90 minutes.
Listen,
I didn't want to tell her that.
But it's so much fun that you don't forget, and you are working.
You realize that you're in there working out, and that's what I want. I'm just from past experience, when I took when I was a student, you're working out. You're working out. My class, you're gonna get in there. I'm gonna talk to you. It's engaging. I keep you engaged. I keep you motivated, because your partner, your neighbor besides you, gonna keep you motivated. I'm gonna have you partner up. You're gonna do things.
It's
just good. It's just an experience like no other.
Really quickly, I'm going to give Krishna a second to call in. The number is 404-436-1277. She's been cussing me out for. So the one question why she called, again, 404-436-1277. She wanted to know, have you ever thought about training other instructors?
I got that. I'm gonna be honest.
To start the bodywork brain.
I did, and I didn't want to put that out there, but this
is breaking. Are we breaking? I know, right.
Yes, I got
breaking story.
It is a breaking story because that is what I'm working on for 2019.
Okay.
Because I wanted to say, after I spent 5 years for me. It's time. No, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop, but
expanding.
Yes, like my daughter. My daughter does it, and my daughter's a beast.
Yes, she is.
My daughter's a beast. I mean, she's younger than me. She can do it, you know.
Okay.
But yes, that's what I'm working on.
Okay, nice.
Because you have to get your brand. There's things and steps that you have to do
Right.
with your brand in order to actually start training people to become instructors on it. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So it's going to be, you know, there's going to be rules and things that policies too, and how I like the brand, because everyone knows I love a DJ.
So you have a live DJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And I like working with live
You're not
DJs.
paying attention. She said it's an experience like no other.
I'm trying to be specific.
Focus.
So folks know. They're coming into the club.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Mook too.
Okay.
Make sure shout him out.
He is awesome sauce.
You know Mook?
He is awesome sauce.
So yeah.
I think we have a caller on the line. Caller. Hello, caller.
Oh my gosh.
Krishna.
Hey,
Hey, Krishna.
And she come through. Hey, y'all.
What's up? How you doing out
so
there?
excited I get to dial in. I'm sorry. I said I'm so excited I get to dial in. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Did you get my question? I feel like my question wasn't getting answered on the feed.
What's
I'm
your
sorry.
question?
I did. I just asked it,
Oh, she
and
just
we
asked
got an
it.
answer.
Oh,
Breaking
see, I missed it. I'm so
news.
busy pressing to dial in.
Yeah, it was breaking news. It was a whole, we had a whole intro to it.
Oh, man. I missed it because I was so busy dialing
you
in.
have to watch it back.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, you know what? I just want to say, all this time I've been trying to meet this woman, and the time that she was on the show, I'm not there to meet her in person.
I know it's been like 3 times.
Right. We've tried this so many times.
So many times.
I know, and I'm like, because Kristen's been trying to get us to come to the class, and I'm like, 1, it's too far, 2 is too far, and 3 is too far. But like, I can appreciate the work that she's doing because I can see a community changing.
Right.
So I'm like listening to you say that the community or whoever it was, the power that be, were not supportive of the movement. And that then, as you can see, God has something bigger planned. So it's just a blessing to see a black woman in her 40s looking as fabulous as she does to push through even those obstacles. So I just wanted to say personally, congratulations to your movement, because that's clearly what it is.
Thank you.
When you can change the lives of so many women and they feel good about themselves no matter what size they are. So it's just a blessing to see it. Not to mention to see it in my friend. Little 88 over there. Like, call her little, for real.
Well, someone on the feed just said it's worth the drive. So we may have to carpool.
Listen.
We may have to carpool on Saturday.
Yo.
Because Krishna and I live in the same area.
I have women coming from D.C. I have women coming from Lanham, Maryland, and York, Pennsylvania.
All right.
It is an experience
hold on. I got,
like no other. You're not focused, Krishna. Pay attention.
I guess we can.
Hold on. Did you say you got somebody coming from York, PA?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Do they work in Baltimore?
This person just said
do their mother live in the area?
Wait a minute. And then yes, she did. Because I took a picture of her. She came from Virginia.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Virginia.
And so y'all can drive
She's right
from
here.
I
Laurel.
drove from Virginia.
She drove from Virginia.
And another person said I drove
I'm sorry.
from Virginia.
From the same Virginia that's 2 up, 2 down?
Look, maybe
are we
could
sure?
get them. Look, Krishna, we could get them to pick us up. We could get them. We could get
Wow.
them to pick us up on the way.
Y'all
from
trying to
Virginia.
call, but we gonna have a Queen D bus. We gonna have a Queen D
people
shuttle
used to tell
service.
me,
Yo.
you know, I had told my
Winchester, Virginia. They practically came from
Straight
North
up.
Carolina.
Jennifer said, let's have a side of shade workout day.
Yes.
We gonna get a Queen D bus or shuttle, and we gonna get there.
And
2
I'm giving
hours.
you
gonna
do a
need-
private class for you too. I do private classes. I go to people's jobs.
What?
I did the
all right
state.
now.
And I can tell you the truth. I just got an inbox tomorrow. I have to call. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna probably say it. The women's jail. They told me to come in and teach some
Hey,
classes.
I know that's right.
Okay, so I gotta make a call tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but is it gonna be okay for me to go in there? Like, I'm afraid, like, I know it's rules. It's got to be some rules. Come on, they probably tell me I can't wear makeup.
But they'll let you know that beforehand. No, you should be fine with makeup.
Because you're going to provide a service.
Okay, yeah, but I have to call.
Yeah, they'll give you the rules.
I have to call 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I have to call 8 o'clock. Yeah.
All right, Christian, I guess we ain't got no more excuses.
No more.
Because they don't.
I'm saying, wait a minute, hold on. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's right.
Hold on. Let's stop all of this. Let's stop all of this. Queen D, all I'm saying to you is, yes, I don't doubt that people travel from near and far to get to your class. But what I'm saying is, what I'm hearing is that you need multiple. And that I feel like if you got people already coming from Virginia and Atlanta, Maryland, most people don't even know where Atlanta, Maryland is. I can say that. Mm-hmm. If they got people coming, we going to have something. Now, I don't know what the vision is for 2019. But what I'm saying and what I'm hearing is that some
busy and
hold on, sis.
Hashtag it.
That's what I'm saying. And if you're gonna be booked and blessed, and I'm saying the booked and blessed got to transcend over and down the Columbia area or somewhere
you know
there it is.
Disconnect code.
That's all I'm saying.
That's literally what I said.
Until that happens,
I said the same
but until that happens, I will attend the class that's in Baltimore. But until then, I'm just putting it out there in the world.
No, because that would be more convenient. That would be more convenient for your Virginia and your Southern Maryland folks.
I'm saying Columbia is what I'm hearing. Now, I don't want to say I'm hearing God
say because
I don't want to go there.
Get to the class that's already established in Baltimore, and then we can tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and we can expand and do. But yeah, I understand.
She's in Columbia.
They're in Laurel.
We're in Laurel.
They're not that far.
Okay,
8 o'clock on a Saturday.
8:30.
8:30.
There you go. That's the travel right there.
I'll come to you. I will come. We will come to you then.
Okay.
Because I've been trying to get into law. Because I meet people like, oh, I'm gonna try to get you on law. I even reached out to an instructor on law, and I asked him.
Wait, I'm sorry. In Laurel? Yes. Let's set it up, sis. Let's set it up.
Hey, I done been to Annapolis. I done been everywhere.
They riding. That's the problem.
But I come to you. All you gotta do is find a space.
Now look, let me tell y'all something. The other thing is, and I'm gonna leave y'all be. Other thing, Queen, is the other thing is that people. Let me tell you something. People always talking about this is for all the audience and everybody who's listening and watching. That a lot of times people say they want all of these different things. Oh, you do this and I'ma come. No different. You tell God, oh, you bless me here, now I'ma share it with the world. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying when people have a vision to do something such as this, people gotta support it. You can't be out here asking for things and saying, I'm going to do this and do that and don't support the vision. So that's what I'm saying. For people who are saying, yes, I want this and want that, you got to be able to, you have to go out here and support the vision because you see a woman out here doing great things. Mm-hmm. So anyway, pleasure to meet you on the phone.
Yes, pleasure to meet you as well. So.
And I can't wait for Laurel. Go Laurel. Go out.
But we're coming to the Baltimore class first.
No, we don't have any more excuses.
But I'm close to Woodlawn though on Wednesdays. I'm in Catonsville.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay, well that's best. We didn't know that. See, we didn't know that.
Be more fit.
What time? Yes, let's run down your schedule.
Yes, we didn't.
We'll be there today, but I said I couldn't today.
Okay, so that changes things.
Give us your schedule. Give us the time.
Yes.
And also your social media.
All right, ladies. I'll talk to y'all later.
Krishna, love you.
Bye.
Bye. Love you too.
So everybody now on live, get your pen and paper because she's gonna give you the quick glimpse of her schedule and her social media. So please go and follow her immediately.
But it can't follow me on Facebook because I'm
booked, busy, and blessed.
No,
because she booked, busy, and blessed.
Now I'm blocked because of your homeboy.
The DJ.
Because of the DJ.
Way that cool. Because of the music.
Yes, because of the music. It's because of the music, and not only that, I think two people probably be.
Other instructors probably.
What an Instagram?
Oh gosh, they just going in there, but somebody doing it, okay?
Instructors.
Okay, somebody's doing it. And not only that, no, it's just that you can follow me on Facebook. Okay. You can follow me, but as a friend, right now I'm at 5,000 friends.
All you can do is follow.
Yeah, they
still see your posts.
Okay, yes, they can, because my page is actually.
You need to start a business page.
I do have one. I do, and that's Body Work Fitness with Queen D. And work is WERK. Body Work Fitness with Queen D. That's the business page on Facebook. My Facebook page is Denere Hilton, DENERE and Hilton. My IG is You Can Call Me Queen D. And it's you can, C-A-N, call me Queen D. And it's the letter D.
Wonderful.
And the letter U.
And, and the letter U. Why? Because people be... We're going to just put a queen in there?
No, they was just going to put Y-O-U instead of just for you.
Oh, okay.
And so where can they find you, like your classes?
Everywhere.
Say Catonsville is that on the weekends, during the week? Or or we need to follow you and then we'll find your schedule. Yeah, tell us.
Mondays.
And it is posted.
Listen up.
Okay, pen and paper.
Listen up. Mondays, I'm at 7905 Harford Road, 2nd floor at 7:30. That's chair fit. Tuesdays, Bodywork, 7905 Harford Road, 2nd floor, 7:30. Wednesdays, I'm at Be More Fit. That's 7 o'clock. And that's 1718, I do believe, Belmont Avenue or Road Suite, I don't know, but just Google Be More Fit, okay? And then, and that's right behind the Best Buy. It's off of Security Boulevard, like over there by the Gala Center. And then on Thursdays, I'm back on Harford Road, 7905 Harford Road, 2nd floor, 7:30. Then on Fridays, I'm at Johns Hopkins. I'm at the Cooley Center, okay? Their class is just not strictly for employees or students. You can come, but you have to pay your $5, okay? If you are an employee or a student at Johns Hopkins and you have a membership, okay, you don't pay. And that's at 12:15. That's what I like to call my power lunch time. And that class, honey, that class ain't no joke. Because them people in there,
they go hard.
They say fitness people, you know, they like to get on the machines and things like that. Yeah. So that class, I can't give them the experience like I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I try. I do my so it's like a boom, boom, because they want it. They want it. And then on Saturdays, I'm at 7905 Harford Road, 2nd floor, 8:30 in the morning. And I know that's early, but it's not really that early. I mean, that's a good time because I get you out in time for you to get your hair done.
If you're local.
But some people...
I'm just saying.
She tried it.
I got people coming from Woodlawn that time of morning. I got people coming from Columbia. I have a girl come from Ellicott City.
So y'all coming to the next class?
Oh.
But the Catonsville one.
We doing this? Diamond, you coming?
No. He said what?
Not today. There's no class today. To the next one.
That's what I can't do.
Well, just
but no, we really have no more excuses.
Yes,
we really have
no
more excuses.
Classes, and I heard about a lot of women talking about our classes.
You really have no more excuses.
Oh, they do? Oh, and I forgot
to mention the line dance.
Oh, yeah, the line dance. I have Randy Dennis there on Wednesdays, line dance. Yes, I do. And people really enjoy that. I'm going to tell you the truth, a secret, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. I tried one song. It ain't for me. You know why it ain't for me? Keep it real. I need to be in control. I can't have them tell me
tell you the direction.
I said I can't do this. I can't. And I'm telling you, and he brings some good fire music.
I have to try that class out
yes,
too.
it's really nice and it's a good workout. But yeah, okay.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
You said Wednesday.
She's on it right now.
Right. The Be More Fit includes the line dancing too.
No.
It's something.
Wednesdays. Line dances that's at 7905 Harford Road at Queen D's house.
Got it. So that's a separate.
That's the line.
That's a separate class.
Oh, got it.
Yes.
But the body work is at.
The body work is over Be More Fit.
Got it.
Yes. Okay. And I do go to if people call me and say, hey, my job would like for you to come and do a session, I do a 6-week session. I try to do that on Friday nights, or I try to do it like on Mondays or something like that, Monday in the morning. But I do jobs.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It is a.
Oh, we just have.
Is there
yes,
a cost?
there is a fee. It's $7. Queen D's
that's cheap.
I'm sorry, $6. Queen D's house is $6. Be More Fit is $7.
Oh yeah.
Unless there's a special class, then I'll put it out there that
totally
it's
doable.
$10 or something. I try not to go over $10.
And again, add the social media and go to her webpage because some nights she does theme nights too, which I love as well. So it may be coming dressed in all red or come dressed as your favorite, whatever. So all the information is usually, she's pretty good, very good. And she has a group page as well for the people who are regular members that will come. So Yes, please add her to social media, and I expect to see some of these people that's on my live there.
All right, Christian, I guess we got a carpool. We got to do at least one carpool because we be getting showed up by the Virginia folk and the Atlanta folk.
No excuse.
And the North Carolina folk. So it was a pleasure to finally have you on.
Thank you.
Back in a few months
I feel like I still have
I know we have more to talk about. We have more to talk about, so we have to have you back. It was a pleasure to meet you, over 40 and fabulous.
Yes.
And fit and inspiration to all of us over 40 and getting there.
Look, I'm not that close. Stop.
I'm just saying, you got to get ready.
All right, I'm getting ready. Yes, and thank you for all that you have helped me with transitioning and getting into 30. Because we had a session, I had a little session that said what I need to take care of by 30, and you helped me reach that goal. So thank you.
I would like to say thank you for working with me.
The village thanks you.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Until next time, we're out. I'm Victoria,
and I'm Kristen.
This is Queen D.
Queen D.
Bye.
In the house. Have a good night.
Today's broadcast was brought to you by Vistaprint. Create powerful promotions that are easy to design and hard to miss. With Vistaprint, it's easy to customize your business cards, marketing material, corporate gifts, calendars, stationery, and more with confidence, or get real-time design help. Visit RadioOnFire.com/Vistaprint to get $20 off any order of $40 or more. If you have a message to get out, you want it to be affordable, but you want it to look professional. Visit RadioOnFire.com/Vistaprint for $20 off today.